Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. If this is your first time, you are welcome. Today I want to show you guys how to make this delicious, what I call pepper chicken sauce. It is one of those sauces I make quickly and it is so delicious, and most of the time I have all the ingredients at home. So if you want to know how to make it, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you are notified anytime I release a recipe. These are the ingredients for this recipe. Not a lot, I know, and these are ingredients that I typically have at home. First of all, we have oyster sauce. You can get different brands of oyster sauce, but this is the one that's available where I live. I always have oyster sauce at home because I make a lot of ingredients using it. It is sweet in taste. I also have soy sauce. Sometimes I use dark soy sauce, sometimes I use light soy sauce. Soy sauce is a great alternative if you don't want to maybe put salt in some of your dishes. There are some pasta dishes that I use soy sauce for. And then we have sesame oil. It's very fragrant. If you are someone that's always craving Chinese food, it is what will give you that aroma and flavor, and I always have it at home as well, so we'll be using it for this recipe. And then we have some black pepper. So I like to have my black pepper still whole like this, and then when I'm ready to use it, I grind it. The great thing about this particular one is that it has the grinder on the top, so whenever you want to use it, you just twist the cap and then it blends. That way you retain the original flavor of your black pepper. Next, I have some corn flour that I'll be using to coat the chicken just to give it a nice texture and something for the sauce to hold on to. Next, I have some vegetable oil, and this will be used to fry the chicken later on. I have my white onion, my garlic and my fresh ginger. This combination is awesome. And then we have bell peppers. I will be using red bell pepper and green bell pepper. I've been using this a lot in a lot of recipes lately, you guys, because I just love the color it brings and the taste. Last but not least, we have some chicken. So these are chicken thighs. I will be deboning them later. You can use chicken breast for this recipe, but I kind of like the thighs for this recipe. Next is the prep stage. So I will start by cutting the vegetables and then go to the onion and just make sure I prep everything. I feel like I get excited about prepping vegetables for my recipes and I always like to get them in a particular shape. Like I always say, people eat with their eyes first and their nose first before they taste what you've made. So once it looks good, that's like a quarter of the problem solved. You just need to make sure it tastes good as well. Because this is a recipe that is very fast, once you start cooking, it goes by in like 10 minutes. You need to make sure all the vegetables are prepped. It's not one of those meals that you first slice onions, you put the onion on fire, then you now start looking for your garlic, start chopping it at that moment. Your food is going to burn. It will be horrible. So this is one of those meals that you need to have everything laid side by side, ready for and assembled for the recipe. I always get asked, can't I use like ground or dried ginger powder, dried garlic powder? You can, but nothing beats the fresh ginger and fresh garlic and fresh onion. Everything is going to come together to make this meal very wholesome. So it's better you use the fresh ones. This is the most exciting part of prepping, when you see everything coming together beautifully. I'm going to prep the chicken now by taking off the skin first of all and then taking out the bones. I'm not going to throw them away. You can gather the bones and use it to create a chicken broth or chicken stock, so do not throw it away because you really need it for flavor. I was initially going to buy already deboned and the skinned chicken thighs from the supermarket, but they are more expensive, like way more expensive than buying the ones with bones. So one way of saving cost is do it yourself. Buy the one with the bones. You get the bones for stock and then you save a bit of money. Once deboned, I've cut them into little chunks to make it look really nice, and that's what we're going for. And then we're going to season. I'll season with the soy sauce. Next, I'm going to add the garlic. I'm going to give it a good mix so that the soy sauce mixes with the chicken. You can allow it to marinate for a few minutes before you go on to the next stage, or you can go on immediately. Next, I'm going to coat the chicken with the corn flour. This is supposed to help the chicken to be a bit crispy. It's supposed to be crispy, but by the time we put the sauce at the end, it won't be as crispy, but it will have that texture to it, and that is what you want. Once coated, I'll be getting rid of the excess cornstarch by just shaking it in this sieve. Next, in a pan, I'm going to add the vegetable oil that we'll use for frying this chicken. You just need enough to fry it. And then once it's hot, we add the chicken and allow it to fry for a couple of minutes. It doesn't take long. If you're loving the recipe so far, do me a favor, please click the like button. This is also a time to check if you have clicked the notification bell icon on my channel. If you don't click it, you will never get notified when I have a video. And what's the point of getting subscribed when you don't get notified? And I'm assuming you are subscribed. So do all three. Click the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell icon. Once you see the chicken browning on one side, flip it on the other side so that it cooks completely. And then after a few minutes, you take it off. You don't want it to be overcooked or burnt. Once the chicken is cooked, you will have to resist from eating this chicken because this is basically popcorn chicken. It took a lot of effort for me not to finish the chicken. It's just like a snack. You can eat it on its own. Like I said, popcorn chicken. If you want a proper recipe for popcorn chicken, check out my channel. I have a recipe there, and check out my cookbooks for other amazing recipes. Make sure you download it through the link in the description box. You get recipes, ideas. For ideas, I have a menu planner, a full timetable that I always talk about, so make sure you get that one as well. It will be linked in the description box, and we have a discount going on right now, 20% off, so don't miss it. In a wok, I'm going to transfer some of that oil that I used to fry the chicken. I'm going to add some of the sesame oil for flavor, and now I'm going to add the onion, garlic, and ginger. You guys, this combination, we know now, it is amazing, the flavor. Anybody that enters your house at that moment, they will be like, what are you cooking? Because the combination of all three is always amazing. I can understand why some people are hesitant to use garlic or ginger. When I was growing up, I did not like ginger or garlic at all. But immediately I grew up and started cooking and understanding flavors, it became one of my favorite ingredients. Next, we're going to add the cut peppers and just stir fry everything. Once it is softened to my satisfaction and I feel like I can perceive the aroma of the peppers, I add the chicken next, and I'm just going to add some soy sauce, some oyster sauce, and loads of black pepper. I like pepper a lot, but for this recipe, I'm using black pepper, and that black pepper has its own unique flavor and taste, so I'm using a lot of it. It is one of the things that defines this dish, so make sure you use a lot of it. Be generous with it. this is what my pepper chicken looks like. Very delicious. It is perfect as a side dish, or you can use it to eat your rice. You can use it for noodles, you can use it for pasta, or you can just enjoy it on its own. I enjoyed mine with basmati rice. It was really delicious. I hope you try this recipe because it is quick, fast. It is something different, especially for people that are tired of the same thing every day. Sometimes I get complaints, SISIYEMMIE, I'm tired of eating stew every day. This is an alternative for you, so give this a try. If you try it, tag me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I would love to see it. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to click the like button and turn on notifications so that you get my next video straight as I upload it. I'll see you in my next video.